Yeah. You already know it's the Galactic one. Illinois I am. We back cracking spell. Shout out to all the Galactic Guardians, 720 degrees. Shout out to the whole URO, everybody living in the universal right order. Shout out to the House of Consciousness, Connecticut chapter. This message being brought to you by K.O.R TV, Kingdom of Righteousness TV. The show is called Wake Up Sheeple. Y'all already know how I do. We about to jump right into the demonstration. I say to all the great prophets, ancestors, aiders, messengers, messiahs who came before, making a platform available so we could be here today giving you the message. I say, jumping right into the demo. On this galactic, glorious, our story, Mars Day, or Tuesday, as y'all know. That Ogun energy, you feel me? We going to war today, and we going to deal with the math, you feel me? The math for the day is 7:30. So we going to get a little cuckoo. Okay, we going to get a little cuckoo with it. You know what I'm saying? My bad, my job was hitting me. But, so, 7:30, you know what I'm saying? When we do the math, 2024, 7:30, you know what I'm saying? We come up with knowledge build. So we going to, you know, the knowledge, the more knowledge you use and have, you can build more. You know what I'm saying? And that way, all being born to born. So, you know what I'm saying? Born is the motherfucking thing we dealing with, the number 9, that 9 ether. So we're going to talk about the essence of us and our story today, right? So we're going to deal with an aspect of that. And what I wanted to talk about, shout out to the, excuse me, the OG I seen online dropping some gems. And he was talking about how we use the word nigga or nigga today, because that's how we say it, nigga. What up, my nigga? With the A, not the ER, right? But he was saying that we are not niggers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the niggers went through the whips and the slave master beating on them and all of that, etc. As far as he was like, we got the gold and we got money, we got all these opportunities, we could read, we could write. He's like, niggers couldn't even read. So he's like, ain't no way in hell we niggers, you know what I'm saying? We should stop using the word, blah, blah, blah. Now we know, through the spelling of words though, and being galactic with it, that it goes way back, right? Most people are gonna go to the Bible and say the first time the word nigger was used was in the Bible. If you look at Acts 13:1, you can clearly see Simon was called nigger, N-I-G-E-R, but the pronunciation is N-E-E. So anytime you say N-E-E, you say nigger, right? You know what I'm saying? So they was calling that dude specifically a nigger. Now, some people will say everybody was black and all of this other stuff, but we know for a fact that that dude right there was black, because in the Hebrew concordance, if you go pull up the word, it's going to say black, right? So we know for a fact that there was niggers around because they was being called niggers, right? For whatever reason. It probably wasn't racist at that point in time. Now, when you think about it, the dude Simon himself, right, was the one called nigger, right? So they were setting up shop in a place called Antioch, where that's today, Syria. So it was niggers in Syria. All this other talk about it, there was niggers there. That's we just got to get the facts down real quick, right? Simon was called nigger. They was in Antioch, Syria, today. He was the second son of Jacob and Leah, right? He was the one that took the infant Jesus in his arms inside the temple, right? The same dude. Simon, his name means harking, right? It's actually spelled Suman, right? The name of 5 Israelites. Simon was, so he wasn't the only motherfucker called Simon. There was 5 other motherfuckers running around there, etc. or whatever point in time. It was other motherfuckers named Simon. It could be Simon, it could be Simeon, it could be Shimon, or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? It was different pronunciation, but it was all different type of motherfuckers. There was even a dude called Simon the leper, because he had the disease and shit. So they end up calling him, like, when people see him, like, Simon the leper, you talking about my man Simon Leper? Like, that's how niggas started probably getting these last names and all this other crazy shit. Like I said, the nigger, Simon the nigger. You talking about Simon the nigger or Simon the leper? It's different motherfuckers. Understand that, right? Its origin, like I said, is black. And at the time, like you see, whatever happened at that point in time, those dudes, or whoever was called nigger, somehow it became a racial slur. Somehow this word nigga became a racial slur coming out the mouth of the Klan and the slave masters, whoosh, whipping motherfuckers like the OG was saying. They was calling niggas niggas, but they didn't probably make it up, but they were still calling niggas niggas. Right? However they pronounced it. You know what I'm saying? We was probably saying it in our tone, in our way. You know what I'm saying? And they was probably like, these motherfuckers, what are they saying? Shut up, nigger. Like, whatever the fuck they were saying, they probably was on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So, what I said, they hit us with mental terrorism. They came with the mental terrorism because you're going to be nigger, 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 nigger. Everything was nigger. They broadcasted TV, buses, right on the goddamn, the water we had to drink for niggers and all this other shit, whatever it is, right? Nigger, 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 nigger. You could tell that it was some old classification thing because niggas wasn't the Negro. When you became a Negro, Negro meant you was educated. Meaning that you could take the white man's education and you fit in the system systematically, blah, blah, blah. Because the word nigga is a discriminative and it's basically a word that's used for a group or a class of people to systematically subject them to discrimination and unfair treatment. That's what they put in their laws, in their books, and all of this shit that they wrote. You know what I'm saying? Coming from his story, his version of it, he says that this word nigga, you know, is going to group these motherfuckers together. These people, we're going to label them that. Then we're going to motherfucking systematically subject them to discrimination and unfair treatment. You feel me? This is what they did. So they took the word that probably was godly, because it was godly at one time. If we go back more in the ancient times, comes from Nepture, Netter, Netaru, Neteru, Nedger, Nigger. You feel me? Nigger, Nigger, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? It's a chain of this word being used, period, throughout time. This sound, this phonetic of this N word. You feel what I'm saying? And so when Pac took it for us, what the OG has said, like, we get to wear the gold, we get to do that. Well, Pac said, Tupac, I'm talking about Shakur, who's probably of the lineage of the motherfuckers from back then, because it's in his soul to say, look, I'm going to cast a spell. N-I-G-G-A. Nigga, never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. That's what it meant to Pac. That's what it meant to me. That's what it meant to niggas around us. So we said, okay, we gonna get goals accomplished. We never ignorant. We see the spells. Fuck that shit. We got, I mean, we ain't doing what y'all doing, being the nigger when the slave master whip you and all that shit. And being a Negro and the black and the color. That's why shout out to the Moors. They came with the whole NBC shit. They was already putting niggas on a long time ago. NBC, Negro, black, and color. The good, educated motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, well enough. You could tell it's levels to it. You became a colored person and a black person. Because that's what, you know what I'm saying, these people are today, black people. You not even the nigger. You the black person. You some motherfucking, just matter of fact, you the Jesse Jackson coined name African American. Motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Some made up shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. These are spells. So Tupac took that and said, fuck that shit. We nigga. Never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. And that's why we could rock the gold. That's why we could push the Benzes and the Ferraris. That's why niggas is up 100 million and all this other shit or whatever the fuck going on. Because niggas is never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. This is our story. You know what I'm saying? This is our story for real. We the remnants of the people who were niggers, though. We were remnants of the motherfuckers who couldn't read, who couldn't get the Benzes, who couldn't do all of that. But we also the remnants of the niggas who started all this shit, who was called the Nepture, or the Netaru, or the Netter. You know what I'm saying? So once one get an overstanding, and like I said, it goes from Netaru all the way to nigga. Back to Netaru. Because now I'm on it. You feel what I'm saying? There's other motherfuckers on the planet that's on it that know that that tone is what it is. You see what I'm saying? And know what it really means. You dig what I'm saying? So niggas not looking at it from our lenses. You gotta look at it from our story and not just his version of it. His version is the nigger. The shit that he got in his dictionary saying, you know, derogative term and all of that or whatever it is. That's what he's perceiving it to be. But we don't got to take on other motherfuckers' thoughts. That's your thought. That's your idea. You run with it. It ain't real to me. It might be real to you. But that shit ain't real to me, motherfucker. Our story says we come from the Nepture. Right? And you know what I'm saying? And it's in stone. I'm not making none of this shit up. I'm not making this up. This is all information to take you out of a format of their history's information. History has gave you information, right, of his version of it. And so information, it lines you up. It puts you in a formation. When the football line, they get into a football, they get into formation. Forming you, shaping, molding you. In form, inside. He's forming you inside mentally, though. Like I told you, mental terrorism type shit. So understand, there was once a time when man was called Nigger. There was once a time when man was called Nigger. Understand, we knowledge, we build, and we born things today, Lord. It's the galactic one. Y'all traveling in harmony. Peace.